Welcome, welcome. Day 14, all the mods 10. We have made a little bit of progress off camera since the last time where we were setting up the fusion reactor. We walk you through where we're at. Go ahead and craft those because I think, yeah, these are one of the things we needed for the all the mod star. Claim our rewards for that. Throw it back in there because I don't actually need them right now. All right, so to show you what we've done, the last time, the sick fishing rod. I'll have to actually use that probably for catching some bees here in a little bit. The last time we were live, we did a couple things. We made our fission reactor inside of a hyper box, which we then found out got removed. So we got rid of the hyper box and instead opted to move that entire setup here. So that setup became this setup right here. Same fission reactor, everything. We got our same quantum ring that we connected to it, and it works perfectly. We're running this at the max rate we can. Those things are really loud. Then we decided to come back through and we built a second fission reactor that does a whole lot more, and the whole reason for that is because we needed to process through more of the fuel. We're running it at about 40 millibuckets per tick. Reason for that is because we cannot export the coolant fast enough to go any higher than that. We're pretty stationary where we're at, but that's where we found we can get water in quick enough. So the reason I didn't migrate to compact machines is because I couldn't think of a reason, as long as I set these up right and I'm not, dumb, why I would have to have it in like a one chunk separated area. So like instead, I literally just have one chunk claimed right here, and it's all self-contained within this one chunk that also happens to have my teleport pad. So I don't even have to worry about anything else as far as like having it in a separate dimension, because I can get everything I need to in and out of here. That's why I chose to just move it to the mining dimension. I could have put it in the beyond. There's so many things I could have done. At the time though, this seemed like the easiest switch rather than trying to build a compact machine and go with that route. So that creates all of my polonium. It does not. It creates all my nuclear waste, which then gets exported here. And all of these. You don't buy car insurance because you have... That's fair. And I have had them almost explode. When you load in, it takes a while before the pipes will actually start pushing water into the reactor. And so I've had them take like up to 90, I think it was 110% damage before it stabilized and came back down. So we have had some risks. We have, no doubt about it. But I'm not too worried about that. Anyways, these solar neutron activators make all of our polonium, and they put it in this bucket and import it back in. And then last but not least, the next step of that process, we have, first of all, this guy. Nope, that's not for that. This guy right here is making plutonium pellet. One of those pellets gets sent through here. I can't remember what this isotopic centrifuge does. That's the export. So you put polonium in there and it imports something. But we got the plutonium and the polonium pellets being made here when we're importing it into here. Oh, that's right. The isotopic centrifuge turns it into the plutonium. That's right. Thanks for the subscription. And then it exports it to this guy. We got our SPS casing built, set up, ready to go. Everything's automated. Got wireless power, more than it can use. The reason it's sporadic is because we don't have enough polonium coming in, but I also don't necessarily care about that a whole ton. And then it's just pumping out the antimatter directly into the chemical crystallizer, which then gets imported right back into the ME system. So, point of showing all of that off, we basically have antimatter pellets completely automated at this point, and we have AFK'd for a couple days, and we're up to 17 of them so far. So, very proud of that progress. It should make all the rest of the mechanism stuff pretty easy. However, since we're going for the Starry Bee, we are going to need quite a few more of these. I think 36 at a minimum. Yes, there is. There's a playlist on my channel. I believe it's called All the Mods 10 and then in parentheses live. So it should show everything I've done. And then at the beginning of each of the episodes, I'll go through like this, and anything I did off camera, I'll walk you through exactly what I did, or it will show up in an actual video on YouTube, like this occultism and some of the blood magic stuff did. But there is a playlist. Yo, what's up, Casp? How's it going? How are you? But yeah, so that's my whole setup for Mekanism so far. We've made some pretty good progress as far as most of the quests for actually getting to the Aldermod Star. There are two things in particular that I really wanted to focus on today. One of those was automating our potions, because for the miniature Nether portal, you know what? My day was long as well. Didn't get a lot of sleep. Woke up way earlier than I wanted to work out, but here we are. We're doing the thing, you know? To survive in life. But no, overall it wasn't a bad day. But what I want to do is I want to start figuring out how to work with this potion brewer so we can automate the potions we need for the miniature Nether portal. Because I need to make 18 of these, which means I need 36 16-minute night vision potions and then 18 6-minutes in order to make this infused hell shelf. So that's the process I want to start with. And I don't know how difficult that's going to be or what all I have to push here to make that. But I think it might be as easy as encoding a pattern with night vision 6, night vision 16. Potion, oh, okay, okay. Does that mean it has to have everything? Encode pattern, 3 of those, golden carrot. And then I need to encode a pattern for the awkward potion. They require in order from left to right. Okay. Oh, they request an order from left to right? But if it's just one thing. So like if I throw that in there and I say, hey, make me an awkward potion. Oh, it doesn't know how to make water bottles. That's cool. Water bottles. Is there no recipe for water bottles? Oh, I guess a canning. That makes sense. That just seems like an... All of that's gross. I don't like any of it. What kind of bottles do we have? So you're saying I could theoretically do it all in one if I send it bottles and then go from one thing to the next. Because that seems like it'd be pretty easy. Don't worry, we're going to pick them up. Then I just have to come here. Go back to there. Boom, boom. All right. So theoretically, I still have all of those. Put them back. So now if I tell it to make me potion, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Actually, does it need blaze powder? Probably. Blaze. Does it not like it when the bottles have water? Is that our problem? So does it just want bottles in here? And why is it putting so many water bottles in here? Oh, that's for each of the sets. Okay. You just put ingredients in order like recipe. That's not bad. Then what about bottles and water? Can I... bottle... I'm just trying to test out how this works first because I can probably automate a little bit more of it using an ME glass cable and an export bus. I'm gonna need some acceleration cards as well. That guy there. Toss it all back in. I will want that night potion back here in just a second, though. Acceleration cards. They want me to tell this thing, hey, keep it full of... well, okay. So, water is just... that. Brewing input, I don't care. Blaze input. Also just going to be that. And then bottle input. Also just that side. And I think that's the correct side. And then we're just going to tell this thing, hey, put in bottles. Put in water. And put in blaze powder. Like that. Okay. Why's blaze powder up there? That's definitely not what we wanted. So bring input. Should not be from there. Those are mundane potions now. We're going to take that out. Why is our... how is it still... oh, because I didn't turn it off on all those. That checks out. That checks out. Okay. So we're getting our awkward potions now. That's a step in the right direction. We're still not completely full on blaze powder. Not sure why. But we are getting water. All right. So now I need to figure out why it's not pulling. Does it have an automatic push? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to need something to get it out with as well. Cleaner to go underneath or around the side for an import bus. ME glass cable. I don't have enough of that. Also, I kind of probably should switch to the smart cable, but we'll figure that out later. All right. I think this will work if I want out, do that. We put an import bus there. Now, output. Yo, what's up, Jada? How's it going? Love the emotes. Output should be sent there, right? Oh, I don't care about that. Output push, pull, enabled. Need some acceleration cards, maybe. Any insight to why that wouldn't automatically be pulling it out? Because I feel like it should be. Thought it would be. No, no, no. Bees are coming soon, but not yet. Why? Bottle water. The left would be wart. One next to it, gold carrot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I totally get that one. So it's not going to output until it actually has a potion. Is that what we're saying? So I need to modify this to be not sending bottles, just be sending nether wart. And then the golden. Carrot, yes. Okay, all right. I'm willing to give that a shot, so let me actually grab the golden carrot, which I'm going to have to set up this as a pattern because there's no way I'm going to make enough without it. Maybe 10 of these. Start with 1. Toss it there. That makes sense. We got the potion of night vision. I don't know. Back, section right, south should be this. That is an import bus. Doesn't want to push. Doesn't want to pull. Doesn't like being enabled. Okay. Very interesting. But if I were to take these out, it would start making the next one. Water bottles into awkward potions. I believe so. Try pipe. We can try a pipe. Add a pipe. Put those 3 in there because they're already made. I mean, so we're going to be doing a pipe. Well, we'll do a pipe into a chest, I think. Let's see. Chest. What kind of chest? We'll just use a normal one like this. And then we're going to set it here. We're going to switch this up to be pulling out of the chest. We'll do that right there. Pipe upgrade. I did really think that was going to work. That was a really good idea. It's just buffer. Oh, that says it's the output. Is there any more config tabs anywhere? Fluid, water, glass bottle, potion output, brewing input. So it's just not pulling out at all. Fully enabled on every side. Set it to push. Hold up. It pushed it somewhere. I think it's pushing it up though. Yeah, we're pushing it out. Which is not what we want it to do. So maybe I do just have to have a chest there. And then tell it to... Yeah, so it's going to push it out to the... That means it's going to push all of them out to this side. Instantly. Even just the normal water bottles. Yeah. Just enabled. I don't know what to do with that. That's because it doesn't take into account that we're trying to make a specific thing. It just indiscriminately pushes everything from the output out prior to the potion brewing taking effect, which at that point doesn't really automate it, and it feels like it may be just as good just to do it all manually. Can it be converted? I don't care. So let's try a golden carrot after some... How much nether wart do I even have left? I should probably throw this in the ground. Unless there's a... Oh, never mind. We're good. We are good to go. All right, so that, and then what makes it longer? Redstone? Hey, I'm doing good. How are you? How's your day been? We're trying to figure out how to automate this potion brewer right now, and it's proving to be slightly more difficult than I expected because it's just not doing what I would expect it to do. Pull that back. Night vision. It's like part of it's automated, right? I mean, it goes through 3 steps automatically. I just don't know. That one is really bad. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least I'm not the only one who feels that way. Don't remember how well, that's tragic. If you did remember, I'd be indebted. Because currently the only thing I'm struggling with is, aren't there pipes with filters so that you can put awkward potions and water balls on? Yes. However, to make this 16-minute potion of night vision, I have to get to the first level of night vision and then go to the second one. So you're right. I could filter it, but also the pipes weren't working. Like the pipes weren't pulling it out, even if it was set to push. Like it has to have like an inventory next to it to push to, or it can push back up. You know what? That might be what I need to do. Do not push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input. Maybe. So currently all we're doing is doing this manually. Kind of. It's less manual than it could be. But I also only need so many of these night vision potions to get the shelves that I need to make the mini nether portal that I have to make. So I'm not like crazy worried about it. But I have automated basically everything from here on, like before now. 5. Does the machine need an industrial foregoing machine upgrade to push? It looks like it has slots in the potion brewer. Not sure though. No, it does push. That part works perfectly. It just pushes everything indiscriminatory. So like if I set this thing to push, it'll push everything. And then it'll make new water bottles. And then the water bottles get pushed. And so it never gets a chance to actually go through the process if push is enabled. That's the issue we're running into. But... And we did try with pipes. That's like why I've got all the pipe stuff. It just... It doesn't accept it unless it's an actual inventory. Well, we tried. We tried to automate it, right? I'm sure there's some way to actually do it, and I'll probably go look up a YouTube video on it tonight and be like, oh, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Using advanced pattern provider, I have mine set up like this. Ingredients go through top. Bottles come through the south. Blaze powder through the west. Make 20 potions, 1 blaze powder, ingredients. Block from iron spells that can make potions pretty fast. Not sure how to automate it. It is... Got it. Okay. So I use an advanced pattern provider. Can I set up like directionally for the advanced pattern provider? Advanced. Because I should. 7 ingredients. Waste 1 potion, but blaze powder fills up to 20. Okay. And what if I already have my ME system keeping it full of bottles, blaze powder, and water? Won't block up, and yes, you need a pattern encoder as well. Extended. You're saying I need an advanced? So do I need use a normal? Same amount of slots. I need to make one of these upgrades. Chink. Advanced pattern provider. What does this guy do for me? I'm not gonna lie, this is the first advanced pattern provider I've set up, so you may have to walk me through exactly how to set it. It's thermal in this pack. Their potion brewer was really good. It should be, but I haven't messed with anyone. This is actually the first potion thing I'm trying to automate or set up. In all the mods 9, I did it just fine. I've got a pattern encoder. We got that. We can encode some patterns. I just need to know what all to put in here. So if I say night vision, I need the purple pattern. Provider. No, you're good. You're good. I was dumb and didn't realize what you're talking about. Pattern encoder. There's an advanced one. Oh, it's got its own slot. Well, don't mind me. We will make one. One of those. Start it up. Be pretty quick. Ingredient, water bottle. Okay. Only one of them to encode. One creates. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I got to grab some patterns. All right. Well, somebody walk me through this. I throw this in here. Never mind. Does this have to go into something? Slot pattern encoder. Does it go into here? What am I doing? I'm being dumb, right? Encode it normally. Then put it in the advanced. Oh, okay. So it's a pattern. Right? Yes. We put it in here. It doesn't go in there. Where do I put this thing? In order to teach, oh, it takes a logic processor. No, it edits patterns. Okay, I see what you're saying now. That's to make a lot. So I have to start with a pattern that's already been made. Is that right? So, and then edit it. Got it. Okay. Thought I had one that was for... There it is. Okay, so I have a normal pattern. So it takes water bottle and this, but I needed to have more in there, don't I? So that pattern won't work. So I'm going to clear it. And then we set up pattern encoding here where for a night vision potion of 16 minutes, it's going to put, but I got to have these in order. So we need Nether wart, then golden carrots. Sure, just make one so it's easier to drag and drop. And then redstone. My chat keeps blocking out. I don't, there may be a spam timer. I can go check after. I haven't looked at that in a while. I'll be honest. There's like, I set up basic filtering because when I first started streaming and I was really, really small, there's all those bots on YouTube that'll come into your chat and spam a whole bunch of really like vulgar words to try to get you banned. And so because of that, I set up some of the basic chat filtering stuff using one of the many tools that are out there for it. Botrix is actually the one that does it. I made it, but it may have a timer, so that may be my fault. I apologize if it's keeping you from chatting. My bad. This is right, correct? I don't want 64 of it though. Just one. And then that makes the night vision potion. And then I bring it in here. And, oh, so I target faces of the machine. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. So, for the ingredients, what face of the machine are we sending this in from? And then, how do I tell it which ones to pull it out from? Target adjacent, because that should be fine. Yeah, good for Mekanism infusers, by the way. Okay, okay, good to know. What should I change on this? What are we saying? So all of these are ingredients. Do I need to send in a water bottle too? Did I forget that part? That makes, yeah, okay, so the Mekanism stuff, I kind of did that a little differently. The game crash? No, it just tabbed me out. That's fine. Okay, so I also need to send it a water bottle, right? I think I may miss that. Go back. Do I have water bottles? I do. All right, so put one water bottle in here. We're gonna make a new potion or a new pattern. We're gonna take that one out, put this one in. So the water bottle needs to go in. No to the water bottles. Make sure your pattern says it makes 3 potions. That's a very good point as well. Okay. So night. How do I make sure it knows it's making 3? But to do that? Oh, I think I can set it. So this, that. Okay. 3 regular bottles, middle mouse button. Yep, we just figured that part out. No, no, no. I figured out the middle mouse button. It took me a second. I'm slow, but we got there. And then you said normal bottles. Yeah, because it fills it up with water. So bottles, where are the clear ones? There they are. And then I need this one to be 3 as well. Does that look right? I feel like it should. It's got some confirmation out there. And then as far as setting it to sides, perfect. Perfect. But now I just got to clear out these 2 patterns. Because they don't work anymore. Okay, this right here. 3 potions of night vision for all of that. That makes sense. Make sure you're importing water and so I have on the side of this thing, it's putting in glass bottles, water, and blaze powder. But it looks like it may just be keeping the water full. Blaze input enabled. It should be. It's definitely working for water. I don't know why it's not working for the bottles. But it definitely is not. Whatever. I can, the blaze powder is never going to run out with a stack, so I'm not worried about that, and the water's going in there, so I'm not worried. Make the machine push output up. Okay. Push output up. Turn that one off. And then what do we do about the fact that these are all being created and water bottles are being picked up and put in here? Also, that one can't oh, that's because that's not. And it still has it. You put that in here. Ignore the contents of inventory. And we're out of bottles. That's fine. So if you need ME advanced pattern provider. I need the extended. Oh, I don't think, because that just added more lines. Where I can have 4 lines of patterns. I don't think I should have to have that one. Okay. That should be right. This should push it back out to the top. No, it's good. Dude, you're helping me tremendously because I do want this automated. I just don't know exactly how it all works. So then I would just need to make the potion, or ask it to make the potion. Make me like 20 of. Let's see what it does. So it didn't put the bottles in the right place, but that's probably my fault. If top's enabled, then it should put them there, right? Type at top and filter, glass bottle input to the left. So we're going to enable. Okay, we'll disable this one. And then we need to redo that one to tell it to input to the left, right? Also, it's still importing water bottles. That's unfortunate. Let me try here. Water bottles. North face of that machine should be this one. So that should be right. Okay, you're probably right, but I wanted to set it up where this would just work for any sort of like actual potions that I want to make. That's kind of the goal that we're going for here. That may be a little bit out there. That may be a little bit of a lofty goal. Yeah, take bottles out of your export bus. Got it. I don't think it's being used in there, but also in order for this to work correctly, I'm gonna have to turn that off. And then we're going to have to grab all those water bottles that just got put in here. And run them back through. Oh, I can't put it into output. Even better. All right, so with that turned off, I'm going to grab bottles then. I may possibly, for chance, give up on this one for now. And just have it leave it all in there. And just make whatever it needs to make. I do need to clear that. Yeah, honestly, I agree. If if you're just doing it for a one thing, I could see how it would be possible. Because I could set up a filter on anything I wanted to only filter out one or only accept one thing. But trying to automate it where I can put multiple patterns in here, it just seems like a pain in the butt. But let's see, there's only one thing we're actually trying to make this for. That's this guy, and I need to make 18 of them. So I need 15 more of the long ones and then 12 more of the short ones, and that should take basically no time at all for this. There are those. We're up to 24. So just 12 more. Maybe just use a filtered importer and add the potion when you create a pattern. Could. I could. It's not a bad idea. I don't know. Yeah, so is there a way to filter? Oh, that's not even the right one. To filter the import on here? Filtered in, or does that go in here? Induction. No, it's not good. Not there. Yeah, I don't know. There's too much I don't know about this to even really begin to try to troubleshoot it. Oh, I'm going to leave it. And then we're just going to keep doing it this way. I think I just have 9 of the long ones and then 12 of the short ones left to make. And then we'll have everything that we need for all of the miniature portals completely done. Which is a good step in the right direction. It gets us a lot further on our journey to get the star. At 18 of the stars. And then we should have all the netherrack and dirt that we need as well. I may just have to actually set up the auto crafting for it. But the second thing I wanted to look into getting into... Ooh, we could actually probably make those too. Yeah, we can definitely make those. For sure. Yeah, we're going for the Starry Bee. That's the goal. Last time I adjusted the star, and it was a lot of fun and a lot of work. But I think this time we're going for the Starry Bee. I don't think it'll be hard. But I wanted to start on the... Oh, what's it called? Arcanus. Something like that. Forbidden and Arcanus. This is what we're going to start on today. Because I've done absolutely 0 of it so far. And it's like... Since Create got removed, like the core of making everything star related. So I'm going to have to actually start working through all of this and figuring it all out. So that's going to be probably what we spend most of our time on tonight. We're up to 30. I think I needed 32. And so after this set, I'm going to pull the redstone out and we'll just make normal length night vision potions. And I think I just needed like 12 of those or something. Something pretty simple. But it'll keep working. We're just going to put all this back into ME system. And then I want to double check real quick to make sure we got enough for the big boys. God, I'm missing 3. I'll have to make one more set. So give me 1 redstone. I don't have the Forbidden Crest line. Is there any reason why? That's an interesting question. Let me go look at that real quick. It should be there. Are you on the latest version of all the mods 10? And slash possibly is the I don't know what unlocks it or how much effort has gone into the, like, I don't know if you have to finish the Aldomodium one before it opens up the star one and all the rest of that. But it should be here. All the way down under magic, underneath Evilcraft. Are there any others that you're missing, or is it just that one? And are you on maybe an older version of the pack, maybe? That definitely could be it. So this one will be one of the longer ones, and that'll be the last 3 of those. Miniature. Nether portal. So I just need 9 more of the normal ones. Oh, I didn't let that one go long enough. Why did it put 30 blaze? Just what's up with the blaze input? And why did it put it up there? All right, we got those. I did really want to automate this, but if it's going to be a pain and difficult to use, not worth it. Not worth my time. Oh. Why did you keep putting blaze powder up there? Just stop importing blaze powder. All right, we got these. I think it needs 1 set more, I think. And then we're done. Yeah, 3 more of those infused hell shelves. So then, how hard is it to make the normal hell shelves? Hell. Oh, we got to go cancel that too, because that's never going to finish. Hell shelves. I got 4 of them. Do I not have? Oh, I do. I'm going to have to automate that one. Can't update the pack, so I assume so. I have apothic spawners. ET in the resources tab. Apothic. Food and farming. H&N. Agriculture. It's not in the resources tab. It's all the way down here under magic. So that's probably why you don't see it, because it's all the way down here. All right, potions of night vision. That should be the rest of those. And then I need to make how many more of those hell shelves? Miniature, Nether portal. Missing 32. All right, well, we will make 32 hell shelves. Hell shelves, 32. Of course I need more potions for that. Why would I not need more potions for that? At least it's a simple one. Regen. I've got 1. That's just gas tier and awkward potions, so I just grab a stack of gas tiers. And then in here, swap those out, pop these out. I've been playing since ATM10. It's such a grind. That is a long time. I started on all the mods 7. And it is quite a grind. I didn't finish all the mods 7. I didn't finish all the mods 8. I did finish all the mods 9. And we're going to get the Starry B on all the mods 10. So progressively. Oh, you still don't have it in Magic? Is there anything else you have in Magic, and or possibly like some quest you have to unlock it? I'm not sure. Could be something like that. So Y level 1 and below. That may be it. You haven't finished any of them? That's funny. I don't think you have to finish the chapters, but maybe you have to go to Y level 1 before it'll give it to you. Something like that. Nice. How far through 10 are you? You making good progress? Long ways through? I think we said we needed like 32 of these potions or something crazy. Can you accelerate this thing? Like make it go faster? Are there any upgrades you can put in it? It's industrial foregoing. Anybody know if there's speed upgrades in industrial foregoing? Got a crap ton of loot, nothing crazy. Nice, that's cool. Hey, that's something. Speed upgrades for industrial foregoing. Anybody got anything for me? Oh, these efficiency ones? Is that what we're looking for? Or speed? I could do speed. Add-on speed upgrades. Ooh, baby. You know we're making some of those. Let's get. I don't like that thing anymore. Speed tier 1. We'll make it. We'll make it. Processing and efficiency, one of each. What if I did speed 2? Frowned upon? Yes, no? Okay, we're going to throw those. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Bing, bing. How much do we care about efficiency? Do we? Should I? Goes up to tier 4. Jeez, okay. Do those. Start it. Hopefully it works. Looks like it's working. Do I care about the efficiency ones at all? Should I? Efficiency tier 1, efficiency tier. Processing time reduction. Oh. So I should. I should care about efficiency. Good to know. Let's clear out of that. Efficiency. Tier 1. Efficiency tier 2. I wasn't really looking what it goes on. I want to make it. There we go. Efficiency tier 2. You get one of each. Either way, it's a max of one of each reached. Oh, okay. So making 2 there was pointless. Got it. Okay. That checks out. So I want one of those and then one of those. Put that in there. Make sure it's making it good. All right. Potions. Yeah, that's a lot faster. That's what we're looking for. Let me grab that bad boy. Put him in there. Pull these out. Dude. That's so much better. That's so much better. Especially for something that I gave up on automating and I'm going to sit here and watch work anyways. Having it at least work quickly, that's a ton better. Thank you for telling me that they existed, that I didn't give up. Okay, grab those. We're still looking at making the hell shelves. Still need 32 of them. So I only need 7 more of these, which means 1 more set. We're getting there. I'm out of bottles. No way it put it there. What a poorly designed machine. Let's go back to here. Grab those. That should be everything we need. We're going to make the hell shells. We're going to go infuse the hell shells. Hell. My favorite thing is finding a book that basically lets me fly. The takeoff books. I did not get one early game. However, you can get really early game flight by using the potion pylon. 32 of those. Start them up. Now I just got to go infuse them all. Here. Wow, I just got so many achievements from that. Add a lapis. Lapis. Grab it. Put it in there. How am I misclicking over and over? Basically a cheat because I find on every playthrough. Hey, nice. That's awesome. Very lucky. Pylon plus R is really easy to get. Yeah. Honestly, there's like 4 or 5 different light enchants. Reliquary has one. I used one using just basic Minecraft potion making, and that worked really well. And then the flight that I actually use is actually from the Hephaestus affixes. In addition to the fact that I have a jetpack as well, because I like hovering faster than the flight that you usually get. Yeah, there's a lot of good ways to fly. Okay, that should be every infused health shelf I need in order to make the miniature nether portals. 18 of those just started up and we got all of our portals made. Woohoo! Step in the right direction. So Now I gotta go do stuff that I haven't done in a long time and figure out how to make this Hephaestus forge. It doesn't seem that complicated, but I'm definitely going to auto-craft everything. So polished darkstone, gilded, chiseled, polished darkstone. Yeah, I'm still learning all that. I'm a builder. Epic builder. I just recently started to learn more actual mods while I'm watching videos on Python. Hey, heck yeah, that's awesome. Would you mind showing how you are smelting, crushing items for your auto crafts? Mine bottlenecks a lot and really slows down my crafting speed. So for crushing items, it auto crafts using a hammer. So like for any sort of dust in here, platinum dust is a great example. Let me go find one of those recipes for you real quick, because it is smart to have it set up. All it does is it takes copper dust with an ore hammer and a copper ingot, and then you have to make sure to click. Let me find one here. Click this button right here in the middle to substitute. That's actually the wrong recipe. There's one that's not the miniature things. Like a normal one with a hammer. Why are there so many weird dusts? Tin dust. There you go. So if you take one with like some raw tin and an ore hammer, you do that, and you just make sure that this is green for substitutions enabled. And that'll allow it to continue to make more ore hammers, to continue to make more dust, and it won't just use the one that you have in your inventory. So make sure you have that. And then for smelting, I got an unobtainium furnace, which has a smelt time of 1 tick, I think. And then inside of it, I have a factory augment and a speed augment. So it goes really fast, and it's able to use power instead of fuel, so I don't have to worry about that. And so like basically if I wanted to, I don't know, pick a dust, we'll go with I guess we're going with gold. Make like 5,000 of it. I don't have enough ore. Never mind. But point being, you can take it, and I just have every single pattern provider that needs to go through the furnace in here. And so this pushes it to the furnace, and then the furnaces are set to, I guess they're not even set to auto out. No, I haven't. You could set it to auto output and push it out the top. And then instead of doing that, I have an ME import bus on the bottom of it that pulls anything in here out. So also if I put anything in here manually, it'll pull it directly into my ME system. So that's how I'm doing all of the ores and stuff. And it works pretty well. It doesn't bottleneck it too bad, because it does stacks of 16 at a time as far as smelting, and it imports it basically instantly. Any clue why I can't build, or how I build artifact upgrade table? I never messed with that at all. Artifact. If I could spell artifact. Is that a thing? Upgrade table. We got a gem cutting table. I don't know anything about an artifact upgrade table. Any tips for moving bases? A2 with auto crafting on all. Ooh. Don't. No, I'm just kidding. I moved from up top to down here too. It's start with everything but your ME system, and then move your ME system last. That's what I would do. So that way, anything that you're going to need to reset up while you're there, any extra cables you have access to still, and then just get your ME system set back up at your new base. Other than that, I'm not really sure how far I'd go. Let's, real quick, I'm going to grab all of that. We'll close out of there. Should have plenty of dark stone. 48 polished dark stone. We're going to start with that. Dark stone. So to make polished, chiseled, polished darkstone, encode that pattern. I should have plenty of it, right? That should be plenty. Once I got rid of it, it is, yeah, it's in the artifact itself. Yep. Arcane. So I'm looking. I know I need this as well. A Diorium nugget from Diorium. That's going to be fun because I have to have some of the Mundabitur dust. And charcoal too. It doesn't even accept normal coal. That's also fun. Okay. I'm going to need those too. This whole process might be a little bit of fun. Yeah, we'll do that. That's easy. We're gonna go through some auto crafting stuff real quick just to make sure it have everything there. I've got everything I need. Gunpowder, I may need to... No, because I should have plenty of that. Arcane crystal dust, maybe? Let's throw all of this in here and let's figure out what we need to make and then see what we're missing. But I am absolutely not crafting any of that by hand. That is all going to be auto-crafted, 100%. We're done with the times of crafting things by hand. I need... polished. We're going to search dark stone because everything we're going to make will be there. Dark stone. The polished dark stone, it said we needed 48. 48 is close enough to 50. So I've got all of that. We're building it. I've got 48 polished dark stone. 9 gilded, chiseled, polished dark stone. Gilded, chiseled. So that's this one. And I need 9 of them. Oh, I got... Did I not make the nugget one? That's great. Okay. Close out of that. That one still needs to be added. You always miss something. So, 10 of them. We need chiseled polish. Oh, that one. Chiseled polish. So that's... Why can't it just ever be simple? You know? Why could it not be simple? So that has to be this, which means we need polished darkstone slabs. Polished darkstone slabs. Okay, so we may be able to craft the 9 of those now. And this is the easy part. Getting it set up probably is going to be more difficult. Polished darkstone. These. 10 of them. Arcane crystal dust. I thought I had that autocraft. Arcane crystal dust. This should be smelting that. So create a pattern. Also, if you're doing auto crafting and you don't have the universal terminal that gives you the access, the pattern access terminal, get it. It's so much easier to just throw a pattern in here instead of having to walk all the way over there to my furnace. Well worth it. All right, darkstone. One more time here. 10 of those started up. Please work. Got them. Sweet. You can see it smelted everything we needed for that pretty quickly. We got the gilded. So next up, what are we looking at? 4 chiseled, arcane, polished, darkstone. And we're starting on the pedestals. So these. I need 4 of them. So to make those, the arcane, polished, darkstone slabs, which is arcane, polished, darkstone. We got everything for that. So it should just be these 3, and then I can make our 4 of those. And the only reason I'm doing this is because if I ever have to make these things again, so much easier to just have all of the logic built in rather than having to redo all of that. So we got those 4. All right. 8 darkstone pedestals, smithing table, bitter dust. Okay. Darkstone pedestals. I want the crafting. Pattern coding is what we're looking at here. I've got everything but the pillar. This should just be those 2. And then 8 of them. John, if you're free, could you test something for me? In a moment. 8. Start it. Oh yeah, it worked. Perfect. Okay, so we got those. And then it wanted me to get a smithing table. How do I not have that set up to autocraft? That's crazy. I would have thought that'd be one of the first things I set up. And then the moondibitter dust, which should be pretty easy. I just have to tell it to make some more probably, unless I have some already. Smithing table, make me one, start it up. And then moondibitter, I have it already. Sweet. Smithing table, and so now I just got to build the dang thing. All right, I cleared out this area earlier. I have no idea if it's going to be big enough. I hope it is, but I am less than confident for sure. That should be everything I need for that one. Darkstone. I don't have normal darkstone in my inventory. That's crazy. Darkstone. Grab one of those, throw it in here. Wahoo. All right. Building the forge. Why does it not give me this one? 8 of 8. Smithing table. Yeah, I've definitely got everything for that. Start making your forge. Place down your polished darkstone, arcane, fizzle in this pattern. Okay, that's the longest point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's 9 by 9. That's all we're looking at here. So start with 1 in the middle. That went, well, now it went down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It did go 1 too far. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. This should be the size we're looking for. And then we just have to figure out at what points it cuts back in. So 3, 7, 9. And it's 1 and then 2. Okay. So we're going to have that. Yeah. I think I may have done that wrong. Be here in just a second. But I think this one might keep it. 3, we said 3, 7, 9. So this one does not. 3, 1, 2. That one's 3. I think that's right. Does that look right? That looks right to me. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So then full ring of polished darkstone around the whole thing. And then oh, we did more. No? Oh, this one? Oh, I'm missing a block here. That's what it is. Perfect. It's 1 off? There's no way it's 1 off. Is it really? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3. Oh, okay, that one was off. Got it. Okay, all right. Perfect. I'm glad I noticed. You're making me second guess my whole structure here. All right, so in the corners and at the points, we need to put these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Polished darkstone inward. That one may have been too far because I do have to put the 4 in the center. but we will do that. There. Dump all that back up there. Grab that. These. Just polished darkstone in the center. What's in the center? No, it's another one of those fancy ones. One of those guys. He goes there. And then we use these three. I will answer that question in 2 seconds. Let me make sure I'm doing this right, so I don't lose track. I have a really bad habit of not focusing on what I'm doing and messing it up. Do you know how the pick craft card works in the quantum armor? I have not made the quantum armor yet, so no, unfortunately, I do not. Quantum armor, we're talking about these guys. Yeah, I have no clue. What is that even? A pick craft card? Pick craft. Enables the ability to reset craft of targeted block. A pattern is available in the ME system. Oh, interesting. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to hover it. Can I? Thank you. There we go. Pick craft. Hotkey featuring armor pressing will attempt to craft block being targeted by the player. Oh, so you just look at it and hit a button and it allows you to craft whatever block you're looking at. That's kind of cool. That's pretty nifty. I'm sure you have to set a keybind for it. That's probably what you're asking. But it seems like a pretty cool concept. All right, what am I missing here? I got everything here. Next, place our smithing table on the inner gilded chisel. Yep. And smack it with Mindabitter dust and you'll get this forge. Darkstone pedestals on top of the 8 outside. Oh, so these don't go here yet. Is that what I'm missing? I have to put that polished darkstone back here in a sec. Why would it not let me do it if those pedestals are there? It's part of the setup. I guess not, man. Okay. There we go. Forbidden Arcanus. Yippee. All right, so now we got to figure out how to upgrade this thing. Also, how is it not giving me this achievement yet? I've done everything. Oh, I do have to accept that one first? No. Okay, well, I've got the forge. We've done Diorium. Let me get some in my inventory real quick so that I get the achievement for it. Give me one of those. Throw all the rest of that back in there real quick since I don't need it. Give me the achievement, please. Oh, I can't get it until I get to build the forge one. Why is it not counting the forge? Is there anything I missed before it? No? I do think I had to build this thing, but I want to work on that later. My achievements were bugged too the other day. I think I have to go in and manually change it to achieved. I don't want to have to do that, but it is definitely bugged. I feel like I may have read something about this in one of the later releases. I'm still on 0.21 and there's at least 22 and 23, and I think they may have fixed this. But yeah, this right now at least is pretty broken. But soul extractor on soul sand will give me the souls. That's pretty easy. Your forge, only 2 arcane crystal blocks, arcane polish. That's not bad. You see where the pedestals usually go in the forge in order to automate Oriel. How do I just do this normally? Region 2, arcane crystal dust. That's not bad. But how do I upgrade to tier forge 2? Finishing the ritual. That's not bad. Bonner scraps, arcane crystals. Need a lot of blood, 10 souls, and some Oriel. That doesn't seem to... Elderwood planks? What are the odds I got that? Elderberry. I don't think I do. I don't know why I thought I did. Elderwood. Am I spelling it wrong? Am I just dumb? I gotta be dumb, right? Edelwood. I am dumb. That's exactly what it was. Edelwood. I have 2 of them. 2 logs. Should be more than enough. I just need 1 plank. Okay, so... do we want to just speed run straight to level 2? Blood. There's a 3rd slot needing the boards. You can either kill mobs on or near the forge to add blood, or you can deposit the filled test tubes. Put that blood into the forge. Fill a test tube, have it in your offhand while killing mobs. That is simple enough. Can I get bigger test tubes? Or several, I guess? Gonna make 5. Go fill up some test tubes, boys. Oh, also, made a little short today showing off how to... this is going to be picked up no matter what I do. Fine. Showing how to automate turning on and off your mob farm with a remote, because I had it requested of me. There were a lot of people that were asking how to actually get the redstone pin to work correctly. Just theoretically, I should just have to get in here. Whoa, okay, I literally can't see anything. Can we calm down for just a second? Thank you. Don't want to be drug around by the thing. Hover. Are we getting blood? Any blood? Oh, does that have to be my offhand? Oh. It does. But that fills up a lot quicker than the other thing. Oh, dark magic. Blood magic, that one. These things fill up fast, dude. Okay, well that's all of that we need. And that guy back off. Thank you for keeping YouTube VODs up. I've been using them for reference. Yeah, no problem. I'm planning... oh, that's annoying. Should have had all of that go straight to the ME system, but we didn't. I just put all my picks in there too. What am I doing? I'm throwing. I'm planning on getting one out on bees. That's the next one I'm thinking about doing. Because there's not a lot of people that have made videos on like everything you would need to know about productive bees. So that's my goal. To make a video that is like the one-stop shop for everything that you could possibly need to know about productive bees. If you want to complete the quest, get the arcane crystal powder and the yellow ingot in your inventory. Really? I'll throw this in there. So the arcane crystal dust. You said the... oh, there it was. Okay. Apparently that, yeah. Solid. Thank you. I appreciate you. That was a lot. But now we've got some of the souls we need. Iron spikes and all that. We'll keep going with the blood real quick. Video on the bees will be great. I need it. Haha. Yeah, I feel that. There's a lot about bees that are just... it's not necessarily intuitive, or you can make really simple if you know how to do it. So, cheers for the heads up. Yeah, heck yeah. Well, I'm excited that people are excited about it. You have items in your inventory. See, I knew that, but it didn't say what items I needed in my inventory. So I assumed it was just these 9. And I had all of these 9 in my inventory. I just apparently didn't have the arcane crystal dust, which isn't even in that vein of achievements. Like, this is the one I didn't have. These are what it says the tasks are. And that's all the way over here. Again, not necessarily intuitive for why it wouldn't give me that achievement for that one. But I digress. I do need to make the black hole for those at some point. I do have all of my experience going directly into my, or I have a lot of it that's gone into my ME system. Yes, they are. Oh, I get that. They're connected with the stripes, right? But the stripe for building the forge doesn't connect. It does. It goes in. All right. I'm seeing the directionalness now. Yep. Okay. All right. I'm there. You're right. From like my perspective, it all goes this ways. I didn't even see the little arrows, and I thought this was after. You're right. This is before. It points down into it. I'm there with you now. I see exactly what you're talking about. All right. This should be full on blood. Thank you again for pointing that out. I don't need any XP from what I remember to get to tier 2. I will need to get that. Tier 1 forge. We have that. You'll need to fill it with 4 essence or soul's blood and experience, but all unnecessary. After that, put a center item on the recipe. Other items in the pedestals. That's fine. So I have that. Okay, so I've got to get the Oriole I've got. Souls I've got. I need experience. That's right. Orbs do most bottle enchanting, give you a little bit of XP. Easy to get. Enchant. Scrap the enchantments off of it, keeping XP. Interesting. So I need to get petrified orbs. Ooh, that might be the way to go long term. Yeah, okay. I'm glad I'm not alone because I've never noticed the arrows either, and yeah, didn't know I needed to do that. So I need X petrified orbs. How am I going about getting those? Slash, do I have any X petrified orbs? These guys. I don't have any, and I'm thinking the easiest way is to set up the black hole thing, where you put a black hole down and you dump XP into it. However, dark matter is created by smelting Edelwood. Can do that. Corrupt dust is made with obsidian, steel, and some mob drops. You can get them from the quest, I think. And have you ever looked at Just Other Things mod? Its tilled soil for your farms is just crazy. I use XP essence and use bottles. I have XP beads. That's not a bad idea, actually. I feel like that's actually a really good idea. We're just going to do that. Do I have any experience essence? I will go back to that question in 2 seconds. I have never used, what is it called? The tilled soil? Tilled soil? From mine colonies? Or you said it was just dire. Just dire things. That stuff. Shimmer soil. Is it faster? I'm assuming it's faster. No, I've never messed with it. I used red fertilizer and that was all I did. Make obsidian ingot and make a multi-block. See, I thought I was going to have to get into that. And I'm not too crazy worried about it, but if I could avoid it, I wouldn't mind it. And I do have a lot of experience essence. Also, you need to upgrade found in chests in different structures. I've got some of the upgrades. I think 2 of them. But I know that there's at least 2 that I'm missing. Where are XP bottles at? Oh, it's bottle. Oh, enchanting. That's what I need. All right, so what we're going to do... Pattern encoding here real quick. For experience droplets for sure. And then we're going to set it up for these. And then I'm going to keep these on me because I think I'm going to need them. Faster. Also, you need an upgrade that's found in chest and different. Got that one. Faster and auto harvest. Auto teleports the drops to storage, including Emmy. Ooh. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yo, what's up, Max? How's it going? I've had a beard for a while. We're just letting it grow out a little bit. That's actually really cool. Dude, honestly, some of the Just Ire things that he's made, they're incredible. Like, as far as just like quality of life without completely breaking the game is a very, very hard balance to have. That's all I'm doing. I'm just using a harvester pylon. But still, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna throw these guys in here, and then we're gonna create a crap ton of those. And then it says I can put these in here, right? Yeah. I think we're just gonna do that. Is there anything else I need to make the Silbano for? The Silbano thing? Yeah, I just use a pylon. I could use like the item picker upper and like what are those things called? The scythe. But the tick on that is rough for the entire server. So since I'm playing on a server, I chose not to do that. There's not many crafts that use XP. I know that part. The X-petrified orbs though, am I gonna like specifically need those for anything? Actually, I think I do. Because I have to make the, what's it called? That Eternal Stella with them. Right? Yeah, I do. I need some of them. But we can worry about that later. I'm not too crazy worried about it right now. The problem is it's not going to give me any of the achievements until I do, which is fine, I guess. Let's figure out how to make the gavel thing. So let's go back into here. We're looking at Forbidden Arcanus Gavels. Just give me that one. Smithing. Gonna take a diamond one. That's not hard. Need to set up some auto crafting for this real quick. Blacksmith gavel head. Diamond one. I just dumped that pattern back in here, didn't I? Sure did. And then once we make the diamond one, we're going to turn it directly into another one. Because I don't want to have to mess around with it. That Forbidden. Yeah, I'm only going to make one gavel. Yeah. That way I don't ever have to worry about it. Make one of those. The odds of me ever doing more than 60 rituals is like virtually zero. Netherite and a smithing. Easy peasy. Yeah, it'll last me probably forever. Netherite. And no smithing template there. The smithing template. Grab one of those. We will rush this over here. Whoa. Got a little laggy for a second there. Oh, it's because I'm hovering still. Dump it all in. Okay, here we go. So, we're just going to go ahead and upgrade to tier 2. Which is going to take... 0 experience. 6,000 blood. 10 souls. 50 Ariel. I should have the spawner scraps. If not, I can get them. And then 4 arcane crystals with the Edelwood planks in the middle. All right, that's easy. Start arcane crystals. 1, 2, 4. Dump that back up. I had 3 already. Nice. We put the Ariel in there. Yo, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. I need a lot more of those. I do. I should have. Whoa. Don't give me that back. Thank you. I should have some souls at Forbidden. Yeah. Ooh. Enchanted souls. Corrupt souls. That's fun. I don't know how I got those. But I'm gonna have to make that soul sucker thing for sure. What's that thing called? Forbid. Forbidden. You can craft 8 crystals, and that generates a real. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's good to know. So that's the bottles, right? These guys with a potion of regen 2. Souls. There's an enchantment called soul looting. That's probably how I got most of this, because I bet. Yeah, I've got soul looting 3 on here. Can I put any soul in there? Does it have to be use the crystal towers? I'm just gonna grab some of these. What happens if I... I mean, it takes them. It takes them. Might as well. And evil souls, but they all work. I've got 600 of these souls. Not. If I can use, if they're all like usable, I'm just gonna keep using them. I may need to figure out. One of them gives more. It's probably this enchanted soul, I would guess. Use a splash Aureole bottle and a normal soul. Yeah, it's got to be that one, right? Yeah. Yeah, it checks out. That checks out. Okay. All right. So we got the souls. Not worried about that. Now I need to worry about the Aureole crap stuff. This stuff. Which means I need potions of regen 2. Which everything should be set up for potions of regen already. Which means all I should have to do is add glowstone to the setup. And just make a whole bunch of them real quick. Glowstone. Just grab a stack, I think. Run over here. Glowstone next. Potions of regen 2. Yeah. And that should go quite speedy as well. And then it should just take the arcane crystals around this. I'm assuming I'll be able to autocraft this pretty simple though. Crystal towers take a lot of time. Are they worth setting up? Like, is the automated Aureole worth it? Because it doesn't seem like I'm going to be bottlenecked too badly by it. Potions of regen 2, arcane crystal dust. So I'm just going to throw that in here as an autocraft. And then I'm going to tell it to make me 30 of them. I don't have enough crystals. Hit me with the quickest way to get arcane crystals. Anybody got that for me? Because I'm sure there's some easy... It's got to be digital miner, right? Digital miner. We'll grab an ender gate. Mine. Oh, also, I didn't have all of mine in there. What are you held up on? Crafting 10 of those? What is it not like? Something about that pattern I was not a fan of. Is that the wrong potion of regen? Potion of regen 2, 45 seconds. Don't allow. Make a new one. We'll see if that helps at all. That should help. Can't seem to find the first VOD of the live play. Did I not include it? That may, again, once again, you'll find out my brain tends to be scattered all over the place. Could be anywhere. That might be on me, is what I'm trying to say. I may have just not included it in the playlist. If you go back on the channel and you look at live ones, live videos, it should be... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. That's on me. I streamed the first day live on Twitch. If you want to go watch it, it's probably still there on Twitch. But I streamed on Twitch, and absolutely nobody watched it. And so instead I was like, why stream to nobody? Why don't I stream on YouTube where I can have 34 people watching me? And so that's where it is. But that was like, I don't know, I want to say 25 days ago at this point, like 25 real days. That's why I didn't remember. My bad. But that's where it is. That's why it's not there. We're going to cancel that one. This guy's streaming on Twitch in 2025. Okay, you say that, but like every popular streamer that I know of just went back to Twitch. The Twitch link doesn't. Oh, crap. I didn't realize it would do that. So I changed my name on Twitch. And I guess that broke the link. So I'm going to have to go fix that. Thank you for letting me know. Cancel 10. Missing 30. Can you give me 5? Hey, it works. Okay. Let's see if this is enough just to get us to level 2. It's not. Very, very true. Link doesn't work. I want to toss you. Yes. So I basically don't stream on Twitch anymore, and I don't think I'm going to for the foreseeable future. I think YouTube's better in the fact that like my long form videos are here, so it helps me build an audience easier because just, you know, everybody that wants to watch me is already here. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Can I get arcane? Ooh, those are loud. I hate how loud those are. Yeah, YouTube is better. I agree. 100%. I agree. Can I get arcane crystals in here? I know I can't get, oh, what is it? Stella Arcanum. That's not in here at all. That new filter tag, we're going star ores / arcane. Nope. Arcane. By the way, do you have a schedule to stream, or is it just when I just set a schedule today? Actually, it has just been whatever. Today I decided I'm doing Monday nights, Wednesday nights, Saturday mornings for sure. Outside of that, I will probably still stream, but I'm sticking to those 3 dates as a schedule for sure. Try clicking it. WM. But yeah, so those are the days that you can definitely find me live. Monday 5:30 Central, Wednesday 5:30 Central, and then Saturday probably 9:30 in the morning. Item stack, drag and drop arcane in the left slot. Yeah, you're right. Item stack. Yeah, but doesn't that just do one of these? I guess I could do that and then this as well. That, you know, it's all the same. Go back, start. Oh, there is. Okay, this is going to make it so much easier. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do that. Come in here. Those are already turned off. Grab my non-abrasive pickaxe. Pick both those back up. We're going to fly over here a little bit. We're going to slap this bad boy back down real quick. FY, fully maxed out on this digital miner. It's about as fast as it goes. We're going to do this 3 times, I think. And then we're going to use our Fortune 18 pickaxe on it. Thank you for telling me the item stack drag and drop. Usually I don't do that, but it is easier in this case because I would have had to figure out what it actually calls this thing. And that would have taken quite a bit of time. We're going to do this a couple times so we got a decent stack of this stuff. Is the bee complicated to make? No. Not at all, actually. Not even a little bit. Diamond bees are incredibly easy. It's just lapis and ender. I mean, it'll take some time. You'll have to go through some bees to get there. But in general, no. I'm going to say that's probably not a hard bee to make. It probably is several steps, but arcane essence. But yeah, that's not something I would think is difficult. Having gone through all the bees before, certainly one of the easier ones. The difficult ones are the ones that you have to like actually, you know, fully create. You have to do the squishing stuff for. I didn't move this far enough away. Whee! Can diamond bees breed amongst themselves? I believe they can. I think they're the most rare ones that can. Arcane diamond breeding. Yeah, so it doesn't say that they can't. Bee breeding. Bee conversion. I'm pretty sure they can. If they couldn't, it usually says. Have you tried putting in the nitro battery? That way you don't have to put the indicate on all the time. You can put a nitro battery in here? No, I have not tried doing that. All right, here's what we're going to do. Grab me stick. I need stick. That is a mostly broken stick. Why give me a broken stick? Give me a normal stick. Thank you. And then we're going to do a little bit of a line of this stuff. Some, that's all of it? Okay, all right, easy enough. Do a little bit more here. And then we break it all. I just did a dumb thing. I used my silk touch pick to break it all. Instead of what I told you I'd do, which was the Fortune 18 pick. All right. That's a little bit more arcane crystal. I think that'll last us a little while. Nice, that makes it easier. Yeah. So I don't think the bees are bad to make it all. And I think that will be the way to go as far as automation goes. There's so much I want to do with the bees, but I want to set it all up in the actual video I'm going to make so you guys can actually see my process for how I set it up and I automate it all and we get it all set up perfectly. So that I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get it on Monday. But I still have to actually make, or on Wednesday, I still have to actually get everything done for that. So it'll probably be tomorrow. Got my first death in ATM10 today. Probably built my fusion reactor, placed the lasers into charge. I accidentally flew into one and paid the ultimate price. Oof. That sounds painful. Oriel bottles. 40 of them. Not enough potion of regen 2, so I can make 28 more. So we'll do that. 24. 28. We'll take all of those. Finish filling that thing up. I think it stays even after we do our little enchanting thing that we're going to do here in a second. Tier 2 forge. 4 arcane crystals, the planks, and spawner scrap. So arcane, arcane crystals. I need my Edelwood plank. How does that nitro battery thing work with the digital miner? And then spawner scrap. Yeah, this is what I was saying earlier. If I needed to make more spawner scrap, I definitely could. We went in and to get the dungeon in the other, we used a digital miner to mine out all of the stuff, all of the spawners. Pick up the forge so you get the quest when completed. Oh, do I need to pick this guy up? Oh, thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it. Otherwise, I would have had to do this whole thing over again, wouldn't I? You're a lifesaver, honestly. Oh, crap, but now all the stuff's gone from it. Well, that doesn't go there. How does it go on it? How do I just throw it on it? Oh, I put it in here, don't I? Yep. Okay, so yeah, that was clutch. Seriously, I appreciate you, but now I gotta go grab all that crap again. So Oriel bottles. Oh, it ate them all too. Ah, even the bottles that I left in there are gone. Darn it. Oh, hey man, you helped me through my playthrough with your vids. Hey, I'm glad. I'm glad. How did you get 18 fortune? A lot of different ways, but the biggest one was we maxed out our actual fortune. So we have fortune 8 on there, and then we have another 10 levels using the affix, which gives you +4, and then we have 2 other gems on there that gives you +4 levels to existing fortune, and then +2 levels to all existing enchantments. So that is 4 + 4 plus another 2 another 10 on top of the max level of fortune you can get, which is 8. Technically, it can go higher if you find some sort of item that has a higher level of fortune, but that's how we got 18. It's the highest I've seen. I hesitate to say it's max, but it is the highest I've seen. Glad I can share my knowledge with you too. Hey, thank you. Yeah, seriously, you saved me a lot of time there. You know, you can put an arcane obelisk where the pedestals are to gain Aureole. Yes, I do. How hard are those to make? If you tell me they're easy, I'll do it. If you tell me they're difficult, I won't. This is all about calculated laziness. Username on Twitch, I think I changed it to John_Hall3. I think. I literally just changed it like 2 days ago. They're real easy. Man. Y'all got me out here doing more stuff. What the heck? I throw the Oreo bottles in. Yeah. You gonna let me make Forge level 2 before? Just blocks of arcane crystal? That's it? These weird chiseled stones. All right, fine. I've got arcane crystal. So I need 2 of each, you said, or 2 for each. So I need 8 total. Yeah, but they're pretty slow. I assume we are referring to these. Arcane polished darkstone, Mindburdist. Arcane polished darkstone. So I need 2 of each of those for each. Yeah. 2 of those and 1 of these. It's passive, so it's worth. Got it. That may be full enough. As is for tier 2, you don't need the 4 Aureole bar. Oh. Well, I would have assumed you need it maxed out. That's usually how upgrading stuff works. But if I don't, that's great. So gems, yes, it is. It is. Well, so the affix on it is not. I only get 6 levels through gems. And then if you have one of these, an augmenting table with some sigils of enhancements, you can throw this in here, and then you can go to prosperous, and it gives you 4 levels fortune. That's how you do it. Haven't gotten into that. Yeah. Okay, so I've got that in the middle. I still need to get my XP and my blood back. So blood. What are those things called? Vials? Vial? Nope. Test tube? Test tubes. I'm gonna have to refill those. And then I need my bottle. Oh, enchanting for sure. Toss that whole thing in there. Let's go fill up these test tubes. Oh, you're right. I don't actually need that. That's a good point. A very good point. Turn that on manually. Throw one of those in there. This one. That one. Okay. I didn't even try. I should have tried, but I didn't even try. I don't know if the blood from... Because that's all Evilcraft blood. It probably does, honestly. It probably works just the same. Can I get blood out in a bucket? Blood. I don't know how to get it out of there. Oh, actually, I do know exactly how to get it out of there. Give me a bucket real quick. We're going to find out. Bingo. Nope, doesn't work. Has to be test tube, looks like. A good try, though. Very good thought. No, you could kill mobs on the floor. Yeah, you could. Very easily. I could throw a no AI mob spawner on top of here pretty easily and just kill a whole bunch of stuff real quick and it would fill up. This is almost laziness because I don't want to have to design it. So, you know, here we are. This is what we're doing instead. I am accepting that I'm going to build those arcane obelisk things after we upgrade to the next tier. We're moving forward a little bit. I gotta go grab my souls again. Souls. We'll use these because I think they're worth more. Now, am I going to lose everything in here every time I do this? So I guess really what I'm asking is, should I, like, I think I have to actually make a couple more Oreo bottles because I'm pretty sure it said I needed 600 of this, make 10 more. Fine, make 3. Start it. I used an intermite spawner with no AI, placed 3 blocks atop it, worked great. Yeah, that's probably pretty smart. That is very smart. I like that. Unless you go through the trouble automating vials of blood. Yeah, fair. How do you automate the vials of blood? How are you doing that? Because you have to hold it in your offhand, right? I'm almost positive I remember that this had to be 600. And we're saying I lose everything in here every time? So I should pull everything out prior to hitting this thing with a hammer? Because it's working, I think. Doing the thing. Right? I feel like if it's got the effects going, also a disclaimer. You can't throw out a disclaimer as we're doing it, bro. Can't make my heart drop like that. Level 2. You're gonna lose your enchantment when you put your tools. Oh, yeah. The enchantments get stripped off. You're gonna lose your enchant when you put your tools. What are we talking about there? What? Are we talking about how this thing strips off enchantments and gives you the enchants back? I feel like that's what you're mentioning. That should be it. Oh, yes. You do have to take your enchants off before you upgrade them to all the mode. Do you really? Oh, from unobtainium to the... Yeah. Okay, got it. Yep. I'm there now. I know what you're talking about. It's dumb. I agree. It's very dumb. Why do you... Why? Do you have any idea why they do that? Do I get one for free? Get one for free. That's sick. That means I'm only going to make 3 of them. All right, I did that one. The only thing we're missing there is the petrified orb ones. I don't care about that. I do need to hold the blacksmith gavel in my hand. Tier 2 forge. Do I need to hold it? We got to do the same thing here. Oh, it's a bug? So you're saying I should just wait to do it until it's do the alloy. Hopefully they'll fix it. Yeah, so I'm sure they'll fix it at some point. So I'll just wait to upgrade until they do. But it's good to know, though. I appreciate you letting me know. Okay, so to go from Forge level 2 to Forge level 3, Terra Stomp Prism. Diorium, Arcane Crystal, Chisel Polished Darkstone. That's it? Still no XP, just a little bit more blood. 50 souls, which I got easy, and then the Aureole. All right, somebody walk me through what I need to do to get the Aureole crystal things going. Because that's going to be really easy to do. Do I just put them here? I assume it's not that. Oh, it's a bug and not intended. That's fine. Yeah. It is definitely a bug. Because there's no way they could intend for you to just lose all your enchants. That would be crazy. It's a multi-block swap with the pedestal. Like that. Ooh, okay. All right. I see you. So I need to take... It starts with 1 of those and 2 of those on top. Yeah. Destroy the pedestals. Polish Darkstone. Do these. And then I click on it with some moon butter. The moon butter. Moon. Yeah. Bam. Okay, well that was really easy. At least they're consistent with how their multi-block stuff works. Craft, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much. Bam. Red powder. Heck yeah, look at us go. So now this should slowly start filling up on it. That's really slow. We're gonna supplement. We're going to call it supplementing. And then also I need to go fill up my test tubes with blood again so I can get those importing in here. I grab the one out of my hand because that one's actually full. And then it doesn't take any experience, so I shouldn't put that in because those were a complete waste. We'll get that importing. Come on, let me through. Thank you. There's that. Test tube goes there. Slap a couple guys real quick. Should be plenty. Turn that back off. We're going to come back out here. Put the test tubes in here. And we're going to drain them all. Then we can also actually go ahead and do those. That was easy. I love these enchanted souls. I don't know how I got them, but they're awesome. I think it used like 3 of them, maybe 4 of them to enchant all 50 of that, or put all 50 in there. That's sick. Got 8,000 of the 10,000 blood we need, because it just said 10,000, right? Quest tier 3 is going to be 9,000 blood, which means we're fine. 50 souls. I just need 1,000 Oriole, and all the rest of that's going to be really easy to get. You think you're going to use these souls, or the trying to think of what else I was, or these obelisks. I need 500 souls for tier 5 forge. Yikes, that's a lot. The tier 5 one is the one that lets you get to the star stuff, right? Definitely worth it at that point. Okay, got the blood, got the souls, just need that. Which means Oriole. I should dump all those back in there, and I should be able to make another 3. Why am I missing 1? Oh, because I'd left it in my inventory. All right, let's go over here. We're going to make a bunch more of these real quick. We need more bottles here pretty soon, though. And I don't need those or that. Or those. Okay, so I replaced those pedestals. But I'm still going to need 8 pedestals for the next set. So what does one do? Yeah, tier 5 for the Paxtel as well. Dang, that's crazy. Oh, so I gotta swap them out every time? That's gross. Throw that up in there, put that up in there. Have another 3 of those. Let me go grab those pedestals again then. Pedestals! Grab all 4 of them. Yeah, that's really gross. I was kind of hoping it'd be something like occultism where you could just throw the pedestals down in different areas. But, oh, bottles. Give me another stack. Toss them in there. Obviously, I wanted them here. Let's see how many of these I can make now. I can make 25. Start that going. That should... I mean, I would think that would get me close. Depending on how many we've been able to automate. It fills up at a reasonable pace. It's not terrible. It's not great. Let me be clear. But it's not that bad. So for the tier 3 forge, how much Oriole do I need? Just 1,000? I've got that. We're good. Alrighty then. You're coming with me. And then I appreciate the subscription. Thank you very much. I'll throw these 4 back down. Then what are the 8 things we needed? I believe it was arcane crystals and diorium, and then a chiseled polished darkstone. That should be incredibly easy. Chiseled polished dark stone. One of those. Got it. Then I need the Deorium. Eorium. I've got the 4 of those. I'll just grab these from right here. That's everything, right? I don't think I need anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Make sure I'm not leaving anything in there. Toss that. Dink. Yeehaw. Honestly, last time I did this, it was kind of a pain, and I didn't enjoy it because it was so difficult to figure out how to do everything. But I feel like I'm kind of flying through it this time. You could set up a couple swappers from just dire things to replace the pedestals with a lever or something. Called a swapper? Swapper. A simple swapper, an advanced swapper. That's actually really cool. No, I haven't used any of those before. That seems sick, though. All right. Before we forget, pick it up. We're going to hold it. Make sure that we've done that. And then we're going to get back in here. We got the tier 3. So for tier 4, Stellarite pieces, easy. Runes, easy. Chisel polished darkstone. Still no XP. A little more blood than last time. 100 souls. 2,000 REL. So we're gonna start this thing automating. 1. Theoretically, could I make 8? Or is there a max of 4? Or could I just set up more of those? Any thoughts? Any thoughts? Yeah, no, that seems sick. The swapper thing to flip and flop these things back and forth? You can make 8. That right there is all I needed to hear. So that's going to be enough for 2, or not quite, close to 2. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's all 8. I need one more arcane polished darkstone thing. Didn't realize it was going to make 8, but that's fine. And then I need my Mundabitter. Mundabitter. Thank you. I just love that it's called that. It's the dumbest name I've ever heard, but it makes me happy to say it. Replace this one. We're going to replace this one. Is there any way to speed these guys up as well? Because that would be even more awesome. We're going to do that. Slap that bad boy on there. Ooh! First of all, I used the wrong pickaxe, so that's on me. Second of all, I'm dumb. That. 1, 2, 3. Do I got my building tool? I don't even have my builder's tool on me. Fine. Okay, back here. Nope, this one's gonna go back to that other thing. That. Put one on top. 2, 3. There we go. All right. So that should be hopefully... No way it's broken. Please don't be broken. Did I do something wrong? Wrong block. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Good call. Good call. Uh-huh. It is, in fact. Why did it have to break all of it? It's this one. And then that goes there. And this goes back on top of it. Yeah? Yay! So now everything's gone again. So much for my vial. Not like I really wanted it anyways. How many more of these do I have? Test tubes, test tubes, 2 more. So we're gonna go fill these up. I said I needed 12, right? And I've got 3 in there, so I need 9 more. Also, if you're interested, yes, mobs from my mob farm do in fact spawn outside of my mob farm. However, I have not yet cared enough. It's because I don't have X-petrified orbs, and I haven't taken the time to stop and get them. I'll check it in 1 second, but I'm almost positive that's why. Turn that back off. Let me through. In here, keep the blood filling up. The quest book. Well, there's a couple more in here that I'll need to get, but the big one is I'm not getting the tier 1 forge because I haven't gotten these yet, which I mean I could do, but if I can get through this entire thing without having to make that second multi-block, sounds good to me, you know? So I think I got to fill this thing up with souls, right? Use the corrupt ones and then we'll use the big boys on the other one. It needs 100. So each one of those is just worth 1. Put those in there. Got all 100. The Oriole is filling up, albeit slowly. Keep the blood going in, and then we're going to double check real quick. You can decrease the spawn range of those spawners to prevent... Yeah, I know that. I know that. And I should do that. I'll be the first, in fact, to admit I should do that. However, me and my infinite laziness has not done that because, quite frankly, I haven't cared. The only reason I'm not killing these guys is because I don't want them to kill her. I might just drag her over here and say, hey, take a seat. And then... Whee! Poof. Magic. We definitely hit a... What's that thing called? Where loot pinata? That definitely happened. That was way too many totems for how many were there. Yeah. See, some things in this game I am completely ignorant of. Some things in this game I am just too lazy to do anything about. Put that back. So we needed 12K. We were checking here. For this one, we need 12K blood, 100 souls, 2,000 Oriole. Not bad. And then I should have all the rest of the stuff too. So we're at 335 right now. How many more bottles do we have? Or did I use them all? I used them all. All right, so supplemental, because that's going to take 8 years. We're going to keep making them here. Do need those. I don't need those. I think I'm done with test tubes for now. What are the odds we get all the way to the tier 5 tonight? How hard is tier 5? Surely not very. I know you guys were saying it takes a lot of stuff. But is there other limitations beside that that would keep me from getting all the way to tier 5? We got exactly 12,000 in there. We are so good. We'll put that back as well. I'm trying to clear up as much inventory room as I possibly can. So that I can just keep making these. And I don't have to worry about storing them in my inventory. But like I was saying, is there any other limitation for being able to go to the tier 5 Hephaestus Forge? Other than Aria and Souls? I don't think so. Okay. All right. Ooh, Dark Nether Stars. Oh, there is. I'm gonna have to make that Stilbano thing. No getting around it. If I want to go to the tier 5 Hephaestus Forge, which would be really cool, and I might as well get set up, I do have to get that. That's not necessarily a restriction, so I think you're technically right. But Stellarite block, that's expensive. Still no XP. A lot of blood, a lot of souls, a lot of Oriole. Gold Catalyst will be easy. The 2 Dark Nether Stars I think is going to be the only thing that's going to take any time. Yeah, I can't escape it. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to have to use it. At least from what I've seen /read/heard, it is automatable. So that ought to make it a little better, I would think. How much Oriole did we say we needed for this one? Like 1,000 or 2,000 or something? Something that wasn't crazy high. I'm going to put that here, and we're going to pick that guy up after we dump all these in here. Having to do mech now, so I can get the digital miner for stellarite and runes for T4. Probably it is a furnace. Yeah. Mechanism was fun. I hated it up until I did it last time, and then it wasn't nearly as bad. Ah, man. We got to go get some more. All right. So you were saying I can use a niotic battery? And does that connect to my digital miner? A digital miner. We grab that back. Grab an ender gate. The ender gate's always what I've used. The nitro battery. Yeah, so the nitro battery, does that connect to my system? Or does it just have a little bit of power in it? Nitro. We're talking about these guys, right? You put it at the slow. Yeah, the slot with a thunderbolt, right. The battery in the digital miner, and it will use its power. The battery's power, though, right? The ender gate. Here's my thought, at least. Tell me if I'm wrong or completely off base on this. The nitro battery has 2 billion FE, which is quite a bit. But if it's hooked up to the ender gate, then it's hooked up to this, which has 3 trillion FE, because I put a whole ton of these nitro batteries in here. So I guess maybe I don't know how much power it actually uses to run the digital miner. But that's why I've always done it that way. All right, never gone south before. We're going to fly south. We're going to set this thing up. Is it the wrong way of thinking about it, or no? Battery needs to be charged. So it's charging in my inventory relatively fast. It lasts you a long time, okay. How is there still only 3? I put inventory. Give me another, I've got the ender gates. I just need the digital miner. Digital miner! You're once again going to fly off into the distance. Lop that back on there. Start it up. Yeah, 30 should be about what I get every time for this. And it is a pretty decent amount. Like, obviously, ideally, I'd get more. But it's not... Hey, that one I got almost 60 on. That's pretty decent. So I'm thinking as soon as I get enough of these arcane crystals, I think I went for like 3 or 4 last time. We probably go for 5 or 6 sets of the digital miner this time. And then we'll run back. We'll make a whole bunch more of those Oriel bottles. And then once we have those all cooked up, we'll throw them all in, and hopefully we have enough to get all the way up to the tier 4 forge. It's height, yeah, it's all maxed. Stop it. Stop, reset config. Block radius is 32, which should be the max. I think 32 is as high as it goes. Negative 64 and then 320. That should be max, max, and max. Are you planning on downloading the VOD from your first episode from Twitch so you can add it? You know what? I hadn't even thought of it. I think I will. That actually sounds like a really smart idea. I have that one, and I think I've already done it a couple times too. I should have some of those stellarite pieces. I have 68 of them, so I should be fine there. Because I have run this a couple times in the overworld to get those. Start that up. Is that the one you were talking about? I feel like it should be the one you're talking about. But yes, I will download it from Twitch and upload it to YouTube at some point soon. I didn't think I was going to need more than 60 something. I figured that would be plenty. All right, we're going to call this the last one. So I'll grab that netherite stick. What jetpack? I have the all-the-modium jetpack. This guy, unobtainium. I'm sorry, I have the unobtainium one. And it works fantastic. However, I also have 2 other versions of creative flight. One of them comes through my chest plate. One of the affixes you can put on it enables creative flight. And then I also have flight in my potion pylon, infusion pylon. That's right. I knew there was some other place I had it. Come on. And then a stick. And then a little bit more. That's all of it. Make sure I'm using the right one this time. Pick it all up. Tell it to pick up to my inventory. There we go. Slash home. So the reason I like the jetpack, even though I have creative flight, is this is how fast you can go with creative flight. However, with the jetpack, if you turn it on hover, you can go that fast. That's the only reason I like it instead of just normal creative flight. But in all honesty, it doesn't make a huge difference. I do need to add more nether wart there real quick. Nether wart be up here at the top somewhere. Add another stack until that one's full. Gas tiers and glowstone. Gas tiers. Glowstone. What do y'all use for flight? Am I the only one that uses a jetpack still? Does that make me a boomer? Put that up there. Digital miner. I have a question. Have option for farming Hephaestus quartz green. Pylon plus jetpack. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I'm doing. Basically, other than the affix, which it just gives the same effect as the potion. So you're talking about farming the green Hephaestus quartz, which is probably the... Oh, what's it called? Not nitro. Intro. Are you talking about these intro crystals? Farming those guys? Because I'm doing that using these intro seeds. You're using pylons too before you... Why'd you stop playing? Did you finish it? I bet you finished it. Jetpack is the way to go. Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not alone there. Yes. So I use the intro seeds and I have them set up in my mystical agriculture farm over here. So I think they're on this edge here somewhere. They're going to be one of the seeds down in here. Probably over here somewhere. Anyways, they just grow in here. They've got all the growth accelerators underneath and on top so that they grow really fast. But yeah. Yo, what's up, Dawson? How's it going? Does that answer your question, bunny? Dawson, how do you feel about having a green name? Make you feel special. Good. These things going. We're going to dump the rest of the potion regions in that didn't finish. Sky Factory 5 looked really fun, so I started playing. Yeah, I've noticed Sky Factory 5 as well. It does look pretty fun. But, you know, I'm the kind of person that if I stop playing All the Mods 10 now, I'm not coming back to it. Like, I probably will just abandon it entirely. And I really, really, really want to get the Starry Bee this time. It's just, I feel like it would be a huge accomplishment, so that's what we're pushing to. We'll see if I actually get to that point, though. I like green. It's one of my favorite colors. Actually, is my favorite. Nice. Oh, good. I'm glad. I don't actually get to choose what color that becomes. By the way, for Hephaestus and Intro Crystal, you can create an infinite loop with a reaction chamber and make a lot of them really easy. Yes, you can. I just figured that would be more setup than... Yeah, there's a lot in here. I just feel like it's a lot of setup for something like I don't use that much of it. So like for Hephaestus quartz, I have 1.9 just sitting there. Intro essence, I have 159k. And it just sits there, you know? Make a in-world farm, Hephaestus quartz, offline watch A2, system connect, amazing you place. Yeah, I agree. I think I understood what you're saying. 1k per minute is a lot. But again, I just don't think I'd actually ever need that much. I have way too much as is. And this is just with like, I think I have maybe 10 clear discord seeds and a few more of that of the intro seeds, but not a lot more. Make those Oriel bottles 30. Sweet. I wonder how many more than that we can make. How many enchantment okay, there was just one more. I was gonna say, how many bottles of enchanting potions did I make? 51. We're gonna grab all of these, hopefully supplementing this. Hold up. How much did I need? Because I might have wasted all that time. Not wasted. We can use it on the next one. 2,000. So I do need to use some of them. 100 souls, 1,200. Okay, so 1,200, 100 souls. We said we needed 2,000 of this. So we're going to pop some in until, yeah, we're good. Okay, no more of that needed. I need to break each of these obelisks. My first time using AE2, so I forced myself to create the intro search farm with AE2 as well. Yeah, I agree. I've used AE2 for every single playthrough of all the mods. I have never used a refined storage, so I'm the exact opposite. I told myself I was going to use refined storage on this playthrough, and then lo and behold, they happen to not even have it in the game, so I can't. But I was always told it was the easier version, and so I wanted to try it out at some point to see if that was true, but I never got the chance to. So here we are. Yeah, seeds are more than enough, but I went with the reaction chamber thing really early game, having auto crafting set up. Oh, nice. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so tier 4. 4 runes, 4 stellarite pieces, chiseled polished dark stone. Dark stone, chiseled, polished dark stone. Runes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then last but not least, we need... What was the other thing we needed? The stellarite pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy goes in the middle. And bonk. I'm not gonna lie. Like when I started this tonight, I did not think I was gonna get this far. I fully expected us to get like the first, maybe the second Stellar or Hephaestus Forge setup. I did not think we would get all the way to tier 4. Not in a million years. But the fact that we are now at tier 4 is kind of ridiculous for like a single... Like, yeah, we're pretty far along in all the mods 10. And we've got a lot of the basic resources set up. And I did have a lot of the stuff already. But other than trying and failing to automate, how did we keep that? That's cool. Some of the ocean stuff, it really has been pretty smooth sailing. Really smooth sailing. So... Hephaestus Forge tier 5 is the only other one left. And we're going to need 5,000 Oriel, 500 souls, 2... And future staff can make ATM Sky. I don't know. I have absolutely no communication with the All the Mod staff. I've never talked to them before. I'd love to. I think that would be sick if they felt like I was important enough to talk to. But... I know they made one for all the mods 9, but they didn't for all the mods 8. They did, I can't remember, I think they did Volcano Block or something. So I don't know if they're flipping back and forth, because I know 7 had it to the sky. Yeah, so that's what I was thinking as well. It seems like they're doing every other one is a sky block. So I doubt it. But you never know. You never know. Okay, so I need to grab all my obelisk skin. You're a saint. Where would I be without y'all? I would have totally forgotten, and I'm not even kidding. I would have 100% forgot that that was there. Let me double check and make sure I did get it. And I have a check mark. Yeah, I've got the check. All right. Thank you so very much. Start filling this guy back up. Thank you. Nah. Too kind. Too kind. All right, so for the middle on this one, we need to block this. We throw the rest of that back in there. Ooh, I've got some arcane crystal. Quite a bit of arcane crystal. We may need that. We may not. I'm not sure yet. What do I want to start on here? Do I start filling it up with blood? Yeah, because I can't put the stuff on the pedestals until I get rid of the obelisks, and we got to get to 5,000 before we do that. Let's see. We definitely have enough souls, but let's try to put them in real quick, and then let's fill up the blood. So I've got all these. Let's just dump them in until it's full up to 500. And then we're going to start grabbing our test tubes, fill them back up with blood again, and then go ham on that. That's a plan, at least. That's what we're going to try to do. Because if I could get to tier 5 tonight and then never have to worry about upgrading this again and just be able to do all of the crafts that I want to do, we are in good shape. All the modium need mine in Otherworld and Nether. Is it better? So in order to get all the modium, you have to do it in a deep dark where the warden is. And it's usually on the walls in there. It's pretty easy to find. It's really not that bad. So that's going to start filling up. I might as well just toss in all the bottles that we have. Not going to use them for anything else. We only have to get up to 5,000, which is half. And then 20k there. So let me grab my test tubes. And we're just going to get enough test tubes to fill it all the way up. That's 4. 4 times 3 is 12. What kind of test tubes we got? Here we go. That should be 24. And I just need 20. So this should be 21, I think, if I fill all these up. But one of them's already full. Toss it in. How can I get steel ingots? I never can find any. So what I would do is I have a short. If you go watch the short I have on how to make steel, I'll tell you exactly how to do it. But the short of it is there's steel dust, and that's what you're actually looking to make. You want to make this steel dust right here, which is just iron dust, coal, and an ore hammer. The iron dust is just hitting iron with an ore hammer as well. And then this right here, you make the steel dust, and then you smelt the steel dust, and you get steel. Definitely the easiest way to do it. You can also set up auto crafting for that, and it becomes even easier. All right, full test tube. Another full test tube. So this should be all the blood I need entirely. I don't know. Y'all feel free to correct me if there's an easier way to make steel, but I think that's the easiest one. That would at least be my vote for what the easiest one is. I know there's a lot of different ways to make it with coal furnaces and all kinds of other stuff, but that would definitely be my choice. Try to keep everything going. And then I think we might save. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I like mech steel, easy to automate. Gotcha. What use the pylon for this new mod? What is a function? Are we talking about the infusion pylon? Or are we talking about these pylons here? These pylons are putting Aureal in here. The infusion pylon is how you get flight. Or any permanent effect. Getting close there. Usually go for Mekanism too. Gotcha. So steel dust. Go back to steel. What does Mekanism have to make steel? The energized smelter? No, that's just steel dust. What does Mekanism have to make steel? Or is that the Mekanism route? Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. Is that the Mekanism route? What I was just describing, is that the right one? Is that what we're all talking about? We all on the same page? Or is there a different way? Metallurgic infuser with coal and iron. Oh! Got it. Didn't even know that existed. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate it. That's good to know, I guess. Is it easier than automation with a hammer and coal? I feel like it couldn't be that much easier. That should be all we need of that. Just gotta keep these things going. Then throw all that in here. We'll make the Oriel bottles real quick. I have 18 currently. I ran out of actual bottles. Bottles. It's slower. Gotcha. Okay. Throw the bottles in there. So that's 19. So that. I mean, you're missing 6. Oh, is that how much it was missing? I probably totally miscounted then. Early game, it's way cheaper for steel though. Gotcha. Okay. Uses less coal and no hammers. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense actually, especially for early game. I generally just do it that way because I don't know. It's the only way I've known to do it. and honestly, like, you get a lot of iron and coal pretty quickly if you set up any sort of like automated farm. So it's never really been too big of an issue. Head back. But it is interesting because I've never done it that way. It's always cool seeing the way other people do things that you've done one way the entire time. All right. We're going to get the rest of these potions of regen all cooked up. We're going to turn them all into Oriel bottles. And then we're going to see how close we can get to that 5,000 mark for Oriel. That's what we're looking at doing real quick. I don't know how many we just put in there, but it was more than 30. 3 more. Actually, we had 7. Yeah. All right. I mean, it's a lot. Surely that's enough, right? Probably not. It said I needed 5K. 32 is pretty close. Mech is really useful. It really is. That's like usually the first jetpack I'll make is through Mekanism. And there's a lot of other stuff in there too, but I also tend to use Mekanism for a lot of stuff early on. Yep. Etc. Yeah, you're totally right about that. There are a lot of very early game useful mods that you can use Mekanism for. We're going to fill up one more inventory of these. We're going to use them, and then I think we should be pretty close to good. We already had like 3.5K out of the 5K we need. And we're getting pretty close. And then from there, we just have to put the pedestals back down and figure out how those weren't done. That's embarrassing. Those are done. Refined obsidian armor is really strong, especially early game. You're right. I definitely make an argument that at a certain point you want to upgrade, but especially early on, it's very, very handy to have. Yeah, we'll throw that back in there for now so I can hold all these. Awesome. Dump it in here. 40. So I've got exactly 30. All right, we'll start those cooking, and we'll see how much those can do for me. Hopefully it's quite a bit. I'm down. I'm sure like 500. We're so close. So that means it got us about 1,000. I gotta grab more bottles. Did quite a bit. So that's going to be 7. Start that rolling. We're getting so close to having it all full. Make AE2 and the Evilcraft pickaxe is what I rush on every mod pack. Yeah, no, I totally get that. I don't think I've ever used the Evilcraft pickaxe, but I also refuse to set up any other storage mod until I have AE2. I just don't like any of the rest of them at all. So I wait, and I usually set up my house relatively close to a meteor so I can just get a basic ME or ME setup, yeah, pretty quickly. Just because I find it so much easier just to get a computerized storage system set up early and then not have to worry about it. Free Fortune 5 is really easy. Gotcha. Did you organize your AE storage, or are they just throwing a ton of drive and hope for the best? They are a mix of both, kind of. I'll explain in 2 seconds. So we got the 5,000 we need. So my AE2 system is sort of organized. We have all of these are all 256k items. Most of these are 256k items with like my 1Ks from when I first started thrown in there. All of my infinity drives are right here. I have this one with all my fluids right here. Those are items. And then this one is full of chemicals. And then the last one here is all of my radioactive one. So it is, it's there. So it is kind of organized, but the rest of all of these just have 256k items, just so I have more than enough and I never have to worry about item storage ever. Alex, favorite backpack or similar mod? I guess just sophisticated backpacks. That's what I use. And honestly, the only thing I use it for is this eating thing. Just so I can have eternal steak in here, I can have an eating upgrade, and I never have to worry about it. That's why I use it, and it's basically the only reason why I use it. I don't ever have anything pick up in here. I have my wireless universal terminal pick up everything for me. It's got the magnet upgrade. It's got everything else I need. So there's no real reason for me to have anything else. So yeah. I should have dragon scales. I should have sculk catalyst. Let me see. Dragon scales. Got them. Sculk catalyst. So now all I need to make are those dark. Wow, I hit so many extra keys there. Dark nether stars, which is going to require this obsidian steel, which is a Silabano combustion. Is that it? Runic crucible, but I don't have that yet. Early game, those big backpacks are really good, but at some point it just becomes a big tool block. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I put something in my backpack. Yeah, I don't think I really got to that point at all. Could have that. It's just obsidian and raw iron, and I burn souls. But the thing is, I only need 8 of those. Darkstone, blast furnace, Silabano. Fine. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna not complain about it. As long as you give me 2 seconds. Yes. Yeah. Let's see. How hard is it to make the Silabano thing? How tough? How tough are we talking? What kind of stuff we need is still. I was pretty sure I spelled that right. Libano. That's the core. Okay. Core goes in the front. Polished darkstone bricks. And then click it with a Munda butter. That doesn't seem bad. Polished darkstone bricks. Does it tell me how much of each I'm going to need total? Because that would be so convenient. 8 polished darkstone, 17 darkstone bricks, and then the core. Okay. Darkstone. So, polished darkstone. How many do I have? 3, so I need to make 5. Well, got more than enough of that now. Darkstone. bricks? Did we not make darkstone bricks? Is it polished darkstone bricks? I want to make sure I'm actually making the right stuff here, because otherwise I'm just wasting time. Polished darkstone bricks and polished darkstone. Got it. So these guys. Polished darkstone. I want that back because I need at least 8. And then I'm going to come in here and we're going to make pattern for that guy. We said 17, right? To make the Clabano. 17 of these. Bump it up to 20. All right. And then I need whatever that core is. This guy. Where is it to make a blast furnace? I just don't have the stuff for it. That's fine. Make one more pattern for that, so I don't have to go through and auto craft everything. It'll do it for me. Clibano core. Make me one of those. Missing a blast furnace. Great. Nope. Pattern encoding. Blast furnace. That. Got it. I've got too many things in here set up to autocraft. Start that. All right. Those are the things we need. Let's see. We're looking quest here. So hole in the middle, bricks, 4 corners, bricks, 4 corners. That's so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or what were the rest of these? All bricks. That is not a brick. These are bricks. And then the same here. Like so. And then I click the top with moon to butter. Right? Am I doing that right? Everybody agree? Moon to butter. Bingo. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how to make that stupid obsidian stuff. Obsidian. That stuff. Obsidian steel in here. I need raw iron and obsidian with an artisan relic. Please tell me I have an artisan. I don't have one. I don't have one. How hard is it to find one? And is there any way I could make one? Artisan. I assume I have to find one. Artisan relic. Yeah, I assume that means I have to actually go find it. Obsidian. But do I have any raw iron anyways? Raw. I have a ton of raw iron. I could have done this so easily. Obsidian. We'll go ahead. We'll set these in here. And then we'll grab some souls. We'll toss some souls in here too. Souls plus what? Obsidian steel. What else do I put in there to light the fire on it? Is that... I mean, unless I just totally missed it. Creating... Running raw iron and obsidian. You'll need copper as a residue. Just coal. Oh. Well. That's awful simple. I don't know why I expected it to be more difficult. Can I put cool coal? Did it accept neat coal? It's doing something. Oh. Okay, well. That's not what we want. Wow, cool effects though. It looks sick. It looks really cool. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it there, but we're probably gonna come back and stream tomorrow just so I can finish this up for sure. If I don't stream tomorrow, I'll definitely stream on Wednesday. But I've really enjoyed this stream. We got way further than I expected us to, and we're so close to the Hephaestus Forge Tier 5. But we're gonna call it there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I will probably try to grab the Twitch stream tonight and throw it up on YouTube as episode 1. But again, thank you all so much. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye.